Okay.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Wait. Wait, hold on. Is that what we're looking for? The dark
Mind your footing.
amethyst?
The bones of the careless are probably littered down there.
Oh, it is. It totally is. The thing that I thought that today we were going to do the goblin camp. I did not expect us to find like a giant ass cave underneath with like a bajillion things to check. Right, like it's as if like this path here with a well bucket leads me closer to going to where I wanted to go. Don't know why. Thought it was the same location. It is the same exact location. I just realized something. We can now use this on the book. Place the amethyst in the slot. Open the book.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead.
Yo!
Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Saving throw. Around the books with voices with verse. There was a young hero called Barry. Massive success.
The glyphs swarm impatiently. The book wants you to turn the page, to delve deeper. It's hungry.
Who had to best a tough quest and not tarry. It was going quite well till he fell under a spell. Easy. Easy.
The glyphs seem to burn your inner eye, outraged at your denial. Within the pages, you feel a feral thrashing. Living magic, driven mad by what it was used for. Necromancy. The magical energies of all living things were stolen, corrupted, and sealed in this vile book. It wants someone to share in its insanity.
Did we try the saving throw? We're gonna try the saving throw. We did. Oh, that's a huge ass. I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? I don't want to use this though. Yes.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Urge your hand to roll another page. Oh, it's a difficulty 20. Yeah, we're not gonna succeed. Nope. Nope. That didn't work. Oh! That's working out.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Uh-oh. Secrets of the Necromancer. Gale is inspired. He didn't like me opening the book, and yet all knowledge is worth having. Gale is also inspired again. Nothing here. What's happening in this? What's that sound?
What the hell are you doing?
Sure. Why not? Do carry on. These there's bookshops in Baldur's Gate that'll pay well for this kind of smut. It's a 15. We got it.
Tell of my writing, my virility.
Yes.
Don't want this puny rotting written down.
Puny? I am strong. I am virile. I am
Enough! Oh, moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
Oh my god. I cannot believe I just saw that in the video game. That was sure. Okay.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly.
Wait.
Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for rights.
What the hell are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
It looks funny. No, fun's over. Release a gnome.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
The thing is, like, this one is only one. It's a +1. I'm gonna go with like I'm gonna go with this one. All of you lot against one deep gnome. You should go find a better target. Like, come on. I'm not gonna do charm. I'm gonna do just regular. Easy. Easy peasy, man.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? we're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us.
All right, then.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
Oh. Oh? What's up?
We should keep moving.
Another episode. What does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Weird. And it seems to be tied to like a goddess specifically, like a very, very specific god.
I want to have a word.
Let's chat with him.
Cut me loose!
Free him.
Bag of Chimera. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Well, if we meet again, then we'll have met again. That makes perfect sense. Okay, let's see what's up in here. Oh, dude, no.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork.
Dude, this guy is very intelligent.
What surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
I'm gonna go with that one. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciple. Nice.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand.
Okay.
And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Yo, that's a huge check. Yes! Oh, look at that!
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name.
Dude!
Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
I see a few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Okay.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Bro, that's cool. Look at that. We have our own Ogre army. Oh, it's saving. Wonder why.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
For you.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence.
Okay.
Of course. What I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
I know of a tea house.
Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Are these theatrics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Oh, fun.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't really care. What? Wait. How much do you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll have the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay. Guess we'll see. The Risen Road. Oh my God. It's a lot of blood. Wait, it leads right here. Wait. Gale, what's up, buddy?
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Bro, it's getting... It's happening very, very often now, bro.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. I mean, it never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh.
Yo, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yeah, it's getting annoying, bro. Like, I need those items, man. You're ruining my vibe right now.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood.
Oh, it ate too much.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
What's
You
happening?
watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another.
What?
Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Try to comfort the hyena.
Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
Oh my god, dude. They're going after me for some reason. Interesting. Oh, crit. Nice.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Jesus Christ. That is so many enemies, man. At least they're all busy. Of course, I missed. Wait, he ignored the duplicity. Wait, what? Uh-oh. They're all ignoring it. Did he go for the duplicity? No, not even. Soul numbed.
Can't give up. Not now.
Path interrupted. That's annoying. Nice. Love that for you.
Now's no time to die. You must get up.
Yeah, that is not good.
I know just what to do.
god, that was intense. Wow, that was tough.
Wild beast.